I think it's a pace. And so you may recognize as an office, Mondays and Wednesdays are a time to sit down and figure out where we're going or where we've come from. And Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is our time to take off. And so you have that courageous conversation to say, Nat, taking off, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is a real challenge. But if you're absent from the Monday or Friday, that works. But it's begin to figure out what works for you. And, for some organizations, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is the time to hit the road. Thursday and Friday may be a better time. But looking at your schedule and trying to find the time to be able to stop, to drop, and to roll, and to make sure in your schedule you have time for each one of those phases to complete. But it's just recognizing you're human. There's a cycle that we have to go through, and just making sure that there's time. Because I was working with one individual and they had all these things to do, and I said, okay, fine, I want you just to go down the list and tell me how long you think it would take to do one of those items on your list. There were 80 hours in this time frame they were trying to get this stuff done. It was 230 hours of work that they were trying to do in 80 hours. Again, and that was using the best times for each one of the tasks that they had. Some of these things are just not reasonable, but if they stopped, they dropped, and then they figured out how they're going to roll. And again, their boss kept giving them more and more things, but no one ever taking the time to correlate. When you asked me to do this task, that's 6 hours. And that's 6 hours on a good day. With telephone calls and other things, it may be 7 hours or longer. So that's the kind of conversation that has to happen, is that it's a true mapping, and it's realistic, and it's saying that there's ebbs and flows, and we factor those things in. But that's that courageous conversation, instead of being that person that says, yes, everything can happen, and then nothing happens. And then when you don't get that raise you're looking for, that promotion, like, where did it come from? Well, you promised to do 230 hours of work in 80 and you didn't do it, and no one's talking about it. We're just acting on it, and that's why you're not getting the things that you want.